Dreams and What They Mean by Daniel Benfield. I ran down a hall, past images of things which I've seen, and things which I wish I hadn't seen, things that I wouldn't wish on anyone. I kept running, onward past gruesome things and, well, I'll be honest, pornographic things. Onward until I stopped, somewhat relieved, in front of my fictional counterpart's daughter, Hannah.
Father, you used to be so carefree and loving, and now you're yelling at people almost every day. You even yelled at me.
I couldn't answer, merely staring at her.
You built me with a loving, caring heart. You think of me almost every day, but then you yelled at me over a cake.
She paused.
And you yell at Grandma Margaret for the smallest of things. You even cursed at her. Actually, you've been cursing quite often in general.
I merely looked down as she continued.
You don't seem to enjoy yourself so much these days. In fact, you've grown depressed because no one seems to think you exist.
I'm so sorry, my child.
Do you mean it, Father?
She replied rather sternly.
Do you really? You seem to be regressing in your intellect, which I know you had at one point has no feasible outlet.
You think that writing
you do is just a waste of time, don't you? But I know why you haven't deleted the whole bunch. You're not insane, and you know you're not going to bounce back. Or at least, that's logic.
She paused again.
But the most important thing is your spiritual well-being, Father. That's also why you've been depressed, because you think you've committed the final sin, that you've been turned over to perdition. Basically, you're going to hell for eternity, and nothing you do from this point forward can or will change that.
She knelt down to me, now on my knees in sadness.
I'm here as your conscience, I guess, to tell you that it's not too late. You haven't committed the final sin, and so you haven't been turned over to perdition. But you may not have much time left, as nobody knows the day or hour in which their soul shall be required of them.
She pulled me back up on my feet.
Submit yourself to the Lord Jesus Christ, and do not be afraid anymore.
Hannah smiled.
Goodbye, Father. I'll always love you.
And then I woke up. Almost immediately after I woke up, I wrote down the dream, then prayed and read the 3 epistles of John plus the epistle of Jude. It was the first time Hannah appeared in my dreams, and her message was loud and clear. I guess she is my conscience now. So too, this drawing of someone and anybody else who may be feeling depressed or regretful about things they have or have not done. I am one of you. The end.